3 minutes into my very first lecture at Harvard, I felt like the dumbest person in the room. Everyone else was nodding along, scribbling notes, whispering answers under their breath. And me, I didn't understand a single word the professor had said. My palms were sweating. My heart was racing. And in my head, the question started playing on repeat. Maybe I don't belong here. Maybe I'm not good enough. Have you ever felt that way walking into a class, a meeting, a job interview, and thinking I'm not smart enough, I'm not talented enough, I don't belong here? That's the moment I realized something. A question that would come back again and again in my life, not just in school, not just at work, but in relationships, in personal goals, even in chasing dreams. The question was, am I not good enough? Or have I simply not tried hard enough? And today, that's the question I want us to answer together. Chapter 1. Relatable scenarios. Feeling like an outsider. Picture this. You're a freshman walking into your first lecture at Harvard. The room is buzzing. Everyone looks like they know exactly what they're doing. The professor starts speaking, and within minutes, you're lost. You can't follow. You don't get the concepts. And that thought creeps in. Maybe I don't belong here. Maybe they made a mistake admitting me. Or maybe it's not college. Maybe it's your first job in Silicon Valley. Your teammates, Stanford, MIT, Berkeley grads. They type faster, they solve problems quicker. They speak up in meetings like, it's nothing. And you're just staring at your screen, heart pounding, thinking, am I cut out for this? Did I somehow sneak in where I don't belong? This is imposter syndrome. And if you've ever felt it, you know, it's brutal. It doesn't matter if you're a straight A student or a parent trying to raise kids or an entrepreneur starting your first business. The feeling is the same. I don't know if I'm enough. Chapter 2. The internal conflict. I've felt that way too, and maybe you're in that place right now. You study hard, but the results don't show. You work late nights, but your career doesn't move forward. You put in effort, but it feels like nothing changes. And then comes the heavy question. Is it me? Am I just not good enough? This is the breaking point for so many people. Some quit here, some shrink back. Settle for good enough, never pushing further. But others push through. So, what makes the difference? What separates the people who quit from the people who keep going? Here's what I discovered. It wasn't that I lacked ability, it was that I lacked preparation. When I showed up unprepared, of course I felt lost. Of course I thought I wasn't smart enough. But when I started preparing ahead, reading before class, taking notes, asking questions, everything changed. The same lecture that once felt impossible suddenly made sense. Assignments that used to terrify me became manageable. Preparation gave me confidence. And confidence made me realize I was capable all along. It wasn't intelligence holding me back. It was effort. It was consistency. It was discipline. And let's be honest, how often do we skip that step? How often do we wing it and then blame ourselves for not being good enough? Chapter 3. The bigger lesson. Talent versus effort. Here in America, we glorify talent. The genius kid, the natural athlete, the born leader. But let me tell you something. Talent might get you noticed. Effort keeps you in the game. Think about Michael Jordan, cut from his high school basketball team. But he didn't quit. He practiced harder than anyone else. Think about Oprah Winfrey. She was told she wasn't fit for television. Imagine if she had believed that. Think about Steve Jobs, fired from the very company he founded. But he came back, and he built something legendary. None of them succeeded because they were simply good enough. They succeeded because they kept showing up, because they gave everything they had. 99% of success effort, 1% luck, timing, circumstances. But that 99, that's you. That's all on you. Chapter 4, the mindset shift, changing the question. So here's the shift you need to make. Stop asking, am I good enough? That question traps you. It keeps you small. Instead, ask, have I truly given my best yet? Because the truth is, you are always more capable than you think. When you aim just to pass, you do the bare minimum. When you aim for excellence, you push harder focus, deeper. Discover new parts of yourself. But when you aim to be your absolute best, you stop worrying about limits. You stop comparing. You stop doubting. You start growing. And yes, it's uncomfortable, yes. It's exhausting sometimes. But that's where the magic happens. That's where transformation begins. Practical steps, living it out. So how do you actually live this out? Step 1, prepare ahead. Don't just show up ready. Step 2, ask questions. Curiosity is strength, not weakness. Step 3, surround yourself with challengers. Peers, mentors, people who stretch you. Step 4, don't settle for just enough. Even when nobody's watching, give your best, always. Step 5, reframe failure. If you gave everything and still fell short, that's not failure, that's growth. And step 6, celebrate progress. Not perfection progress, because progress builds momentum. Chapter 5, a new way forward. So the next time you're doubting yourself, sitting in a classroom you don't understand, sitting in a meeting you feel unqualified for, looking at a goal that feels impossible, don't ask, am I good enough? Ask, have I given everything I've got? Because when you do, when you give your all, you'll be surprised. The results often exceed your own expectations. And here's the most important part. When you show up as your best self every single day, people notice, opportunities notice, life notices. And when life notices, doors open. The final reminder, plus 7-day challenge. So let me leave you not just with inspiration, but with a challenge. For the next 7 days, whatever you're doing, schoolwork, even chores, ask yourself one question before you finish. Is this truly my best? Or am I holding back? Write it on a sticky note. Put it on your desk. Make it your phone wallpaper if you have to. And every time you see it, use it as a trigger. Because here's what I promise. If for just 1 week you give your best in everything, you'll notice something change. You'll feel more confident. You'll see progress where you thought you were stuck. And maybe, just maybe, you'll realize you were always more capable than you believed. So that's your challenge. 7 days. Give your best. Then come back here. Drop a comment. Tell me what changed. Because I already know something will. Thank you for listening. And remember, always give your best. Because your best is more than enough.